I worked at the shop for years. The location of items, the preparations, almost nothing has changed. I remember everything. I get started on preparing for opening without any indecision. I wipe off the glass showcase and line up the cakes. Your cakes sure set me back, Mentor.
変わり映えがないでしょ。
Don't sell yourself short. These cakes are perfect and they're the ultimate goal for me. I tried to get my dad to eat my cake.
そう。どうだったかしら？
Dad said he didn't need to eat it.
そう。
He also said that my cooking lacks a core. I think he meant a main part, like an axis or a nucleus and other things. It's hard trying to explain a concept I don't comprehend myself into French. Mentor, will you allow me to train under you once again?
私にも歌唱のお父さんの言う真の意味はわかりません。というか、きっと誰にも説明できない概念でしょう。でなければ、あなたのお父さんがわざと説明しない理由がない。
That's what I think too. Dad is hard-headed and terrible with words, but he's not the kind of person to lie just because he doesn't approve of something.
説明しなかったことに意味がある。それは理解できているのね。
Yes, somewhat.
なら、私には教えることができない。それも理解できる？
Yes. I guess there's something I'm missing. Yes, a dictionary book. Something Dad and Mentor both understand. However, it's not something that can be explained in words. I find myself lost with my thoughts running around in circles in my head.
私は役に立たないと言ったでしょ。今のうちに国へ帰る？
Oh, no, I cannot go back until I find something. Anything.
そう。なら、ケーキをショーケースに並べてちょうだい。
Yes, ma'am. I take the tray from her hair and carefully place them in the showcase. When I'm going through this routine, my mind is free from worries, and all I can remember is the days I was under my mentor's tutelage. I find this mundane work so much fun that it naturally brings a smile to my face. Nice. Oh, with Kashou and Shigure gone, we can't even explain the menu to the foreign customers. But black tea! Said! Yes! Yes! Oh, poor girls.
Bonjour! Bonjour!
The two exchange greetings with a French word for good afternoon. The customers say hello and goodbye when they enter and leave the shop, as if they're at a friend's house. There are people in Japan who come into shops with a hello or good day as well, but I feel like it's become more uncommon nowadays. Bajo? The female patron has a firm and compact build suited for dancing or something of the sort. Her eyes widen as she's taken aback. Her eyes are focused on... Of course. Shigure is there, changed into her regular kimono. However, she's speaking fluent French while in it.
まあ、なんて素敵。日本のお人形みたいね。ありがとうございます。
She's very popular among the customers. Wearing a kimono is uncommon enough, but on top of that, someone like that working at a patisserie is pretty much unseen around here.
写真を撮ってもいいかしら。
写真ですか？もちろんいいですよ。SNS にアップするときは店名を書いてくださいね。
Shigure strikes a pose like a professional model.
なんだか賑やかだこと。昔に戻ったみたい。
My apologies for all the racket.
おやおや。歌唱には誰かが困っているように見えるの？
No, it's just... all of the customers are in a frenzy over Shigure and her uncommon wardrobe. She seems to be trending on social media, which is why there are so many more customers than usual. Apparently, Shigure does business by way of the web. I guess she's serving customers in her kimono as a form of advertising.
フレーズ、一緒に
Or
移りましょう。
advertising.
私もですか？どうしてですか？和服とかじゃないんですけど。にゃー。
Good job, Shigure. You're making this whole business a lot more popular.
可愛いからに決まっているじゃありませんか。わかりました。
やったー。前から気になっていたのよ。
フレーズ、寄って寄って。こうでしょうか。
フレーズはああいうのから逃げ回っていたのだけれど、しぐれは人に行動を起こさせる力があるわね。
No, she's just pushy.
強引さも時と場合と言い方によっては悪くないわ。単に強制しても人は動かない。やる気にさせるのはとても重要な資質よ。一人の志ある者は川を渡れるけれど、皆に志を抱かせる者は川に橋を作れるもの。
Yeah, maybe Shigure is the type to help build bridges.
兄様、一緒に移りましょう。
Michiru!
お客様にフィアンセですかって聞かれちゃいました。
You didn't feed her a lie, did you?
もちろん事実だけを伝えました。
That's a relief.
しぐれは彼を心から愛していますと。
That's just gonna give her the wrong idea.
嘘は言っていません。
I mean, you technically didn't tell a lie, but still.
おやおや、もしかしてカショウはしぐれのことが嫌いなの？
That isn't what I mean.
なら仲良くするくらい普通のことじゃなくて、家族だもの。
ペニーさん、さすがです。
Well, the French do have more intimate family relationships in comparison to the Japanese. They're always going out together, and it's not rare to see brothers and sisters walking hand in hand. Sometimes what you think is a pair of young lovers ends up being a pair of siblings, and the pair of young lovers end up being even more passionate. Okay.
文化を尊重するのは大事なことですよ、兄様。
I get it. I nod. She got her wraps her arm around
な
mine.
んと素晴らしいことでしょう。お許しをいただけるなんて。ビーバー、フランス、合法的にイチャイチャできます。合法兄様。
Cool your jets. A customer snaps a photo of me on the phone as Shigure clings to me.
まるで夫婦飽きないですね。兄様、私、感激です。
Yeah. I thought that mentor would hate all the commotion in her shop, but...
いいことよ、カショ。やっぱり家族は仲良くしないとね。
Yes, it would be great if she wasn't so insensuous. She is in an oddly good mood, so she doesn't feel inconvenienced, at least. Shigure's outward personality and the exotic allure of her kimono has been helping with giving the shop a modest following on social media. Tea time ends and customers start to thin out. I've had the catgirls take care of dealing with customers as of late, so doing the various odds and ends on my own is a fresh change of pace. It's tough work, but it's fulfilling. Speaking of which, when was the last time I stood at the counter and interacted with customers face to face like this anyway? After all, even during business hours, I'm cooped up in the kitchen all day.
タルトタタ、ミルフィーユ、ルリジュース。
I want the tara tara tatin! At first, Phrase came across as shy and introverted, but she's a fast worker regardless. You're pretty impressive. Oh wow, already hitting on her?
Huh?
You're careful and deliberate so you don't make mistakes. And despite being so particular, you're constantly on the move, so you get a considerable amount done. This shop probably wouldn't operate without you around, huh?
そんなことは。
その通りよ。最近はお客さんが増えて、もう私だけでは無理ね。
今日は特にお客さんが多いです。
ええ、いつもならティータイムが取れるくらい空いているような時間帯なのだけれど。
It wasn't enough to form any lines, but the customers didn't let up for a second. They're all probably here for Shigure. I'm guessing it's because of the spread on social media.
すみません。頑張りすぎました。
It's alright. It's alright, you're doing a great job. Stop being shocked! Stop being shocked! Thank you. And you.
ガラガラガラガラガラガラ。謝らないで。私はお客さんが多い方が嬉しいです。
The tone and demeanor aren't quite the same, but she's starting to speak a
なんてよ
little,
くできた子なんでしょう。
a little like Mentor. I suppose it comes with the territory since Mentor raised her like a daughter. Phrase Shara is qualified. She should be the same age as Chocola too.
フランスの鈴持ち試験は相当に厳しいらしいですから、それに合格しているだけでも間違いなく優秀ですね。
Ah, is the exam different? Count it
も
twice?
ちろんです。自動車の免許試験と同じで、国ごとに基準が全然違います。
Oh.
しかも日本だと国から業務委託された民間企業の方々が試験官なんですが、フランスは警察官が担当していますから。
That does seem tough.
鈴の試験、はい、大変でした。無理だと思ったことも何度か。でもパティシエールがいっぱい教えてくれましたから。
本人の努力がなければ私が何を言っても無意味よ。フレーズが鈴を持っているのはフレーズが努力をしたから。
ありがとうございます、パティシエール。連れて帰りたい。
No. Hey, don't go saying that like you mean it.
いいかもしれないわね。
What? Huh?
フレーズは物心ついた時には私の家に行って、この店この町しか知らないわ。世界にはいろいろな場所があり、人がおり、想像すらしないことが起きる。そうしたことを知らないでいるのはもったいないし危ういことだから。私はフレーズにもっと広い世界を知ってほしいの。
I see. It is important to broaden one's horizons. I feel like she's saying that about myself. I was always locked in a small world. I was under the assumption that my dad's house and the place around school made up the entire world. When I met Mentor in the city, my world changed in a big way. I was able to choose my own path.
そういうことでしたら、私が万全の体制で広い世界を知っていただくために受け入れを。
そう。じゃあお願いしようかしら。
But if you do that, what will happen to the shop,
フ
Mentor?
レーズの代わりにしぐれが働いてくれれば問題ないわね。
Oh.
あなたもいろいろなことへ目を向けた方がいいと思うの。小さな画面を通してではなく。
Fair enough.
申し訳ございません。私は兄様がいない世界では生きていけないのです。水と空気と兄様が必要です。
そうなの？残念だわ。
さすがは兄様の師匠様。 ペニューさんの方が上手ですね。
I'm not sure how much of that was true, but I also agree that Phrase should learn more about the world. But it doesn't have to be right away. Whenever the time comes where you want to do that, I'll do everything in my power to help you, Phrase.
ありがとうございます。いつかその時にはぜひ。ガラガラガラガラガラガラ。楽しみです。
Sounds like the whole planet outside. Great. Oh, it came down. Yep, now then, time to wash up the plates.
私も厨房に戻るわね。
Before I even noticed, my first full day in France is coming to a close. The original La Soleil is for May, closed for business before sunset.
二人ともお疲れ様でした。たっぷり食べてちょうだい。
ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much. I know that's just of you suddenly, and I brought Shigure luck on top of that.
食事は大勢の方が楽しいもの。それにあなたたちは家族じゃないの。はい。さあどうぞ。
いただきます。
Oh, what a beautiful living room. Hard still, whereas served the rich one's appetite and the mood. Alright, a small dish prepared before a meal in European cuisine. It's just some small snacks. Something like these. I'm kinda hungry. Devils on horseback? There's billions and trillions of them. Okay, let's get back to NEKOPARA before I get too hungry. The portion size is small, designed to make you enjoy their visual beauty. Mentor has prepared scallops stuffed with mini shrimp and caviar, sandwiching sliced pieces of baby tomatoes. Then shared all together, it's drenched in a light coat of potato mousseline, making it less likely to fall apart when eaten. Delicate, vibrant, and gentle on the palate.
うわー、美味しいです、ペニエさん。
This is fantastic.
ありがとう。普通の家庭料理なのだけれど、祖母の代から作っているから褒めてもらえて嬉しいわ。
These decadent hors d'oeuvres are like a bite into the blessings of the Mediterranean. Whatever, there's something that this acidity is good for the body. Not if you have acid reflux. Following the hors d'oeuvres is soup, which is then followed by a dish of poisoned fish. Their dish is exquisite.
美味しいです。
Cute.
パティシエールの料理を食べると、私は今日も頑張ってよかったなって思います。
私もあなたの食べる姿を見るのが大好きよ、フレーズ。
パリで超一流のフランス料理フルコース、その上歴史ある邸宅で一泊。どうしましょう。素人の私がちょっとお手伝いしたくらいでは全く見合わないと思うのですが。
しぐれは面白いことを言うわね。見合うとか見合わないとか、そんなこと気にしなくてもいいのよ。
しかし兄様がお世話になっているのに、この上私まで。
I get how you feel, but I've tried to give Mentor tokens of my gratitude plenty of times in the past, but she would never accept a single offer. I want to some to thank her by making some really delicious Western sweets. Mentor is the one who taught me all I know, so I think showing her my growth is a valid form of thanks.
楽しみにしているわ、カシオ。
なるほど。でも私はどうすれば。
構わないと言っているのに。しぐれもカシオたちに似て頑固だこと。
To share as...
すみません。ではお言葉に甘えます。
そうしてちょうだい。これも自信作なのよ。 楽しんでほしいわ。
What? After the main meat dish comes slices of metal cake which line the table. Oh!
綺麗です。とっても。
It's so tiny and it looks tasty.
いつも素敵だけれど、今日のは特別にパティシエールの楽しい気持ちが伝わってきます。
There are kiwis, I'm assuming that's persimmons, orange fruits. I don't know what this is. It looks like a vagina, but it looks good.
よかったわ。
I scoop the tip of the cake and bring it to my mouth. The cake is a new recipe that I've never tasted before, but the flavor definitely belongs to my mentor. It's a fresh yet nostalgic taste. I feel like I've come to the city for the sole purpose of eating this.
少しは落ち着いたかしら。
I don't know, but was I that bad?
迷子の子猫のような顔をしていたわね。
Color me embarrassed. Honestly, when I was helping with the shop today, I did kind of ask myself, should I really be doing this right now? I thought I should be baking the cake that will satisfy my dad before Christmas. But as I worked through the day, I kind of started to remember the old days. My desire from when I first started off to make Western sweets had resuscitated.
焦りは消えた？
To be honest, a little remains, but the very feeling of discomfort has diminished. My objective isn't to have my dad recognize my talents. It's to bake a cake that puts smiles on people's faces. Hey, you're getting out of the depression. That is my goal, and it's the right one for me. I'm positive. But that said, Dad, you'll always be half the man you should be if you keep running behind words like that. My goal is right, in which case I was the one in the wrong. I've been running behind my words. I was satisfied by just saying that I wanted to put smiles on faces. Essentially, I was running beyond those words. If I really want to bring smiles to people's faces, then I can do something more. I should do something. That is what my dad was trying to tell me. At least I think.
私はカシオのお父さんではないからわからないわね。そうかもしれないし、違うのかもしれない。言葉というのは言った本人にすら本当の意味がわからないこともある。100人が受け取れば100通りの解釈があるのが言葉というものだから。大切なのは言葉ではなくて、いえ、少し話しすぎたわね。長旅の上にずっと働いて疲れたでしょ。シャワーを浴びて早めに寝るといいわ。あ、うっかりしていたわ。空き部屋はあるけれど、ベッドはカシオが使っていたものしか空いてないの。一緒に使ってもらってもいいかしら。も
ちろんです。ご迷惑はかけられません。そもそも私はホテルに泊まるつもりでしたから。
ダメよ。日が落ちてから出歩くなんて危ないもの。
The saturator, it's a big bad civil marriage. But if you don't want you, that's a different story.
兄様と私幸せすぎて気絶しそうです。
本当に大丈夫なのよね、カシオ
？No, please. Please. Send her to a hospital. Shigure just gets like this sometimes. I'm positive we'll be fine. Yeah, please believe me, mentor.
なら安心ね。そうなの。しぐれはこういう子なのね。会えてよかったわ。
Yeah. You can just feel the screams of Alabama coming through her.
こんな楽しそうなパティシエールは初めて見るかもしれません。カショウさんとしぐれさんとおしゃべりしている時のパティシエールは本当に嬉しそうです。
Is that a fact?
私はさほど面白いことは言っていないと思いますが、兄様を見ていると幸せになるのは自然の摂理ですから。しぐれさん、面白いです。フレーズもいずれ理解します、きっと。
Mentor does look happy. Her eyes get especially gentle when she looks at Shigure. Shigure ended up coming here without any previous arrangements, so I thought she would be trouble, but ultimately, it might have been the right choice to bring her along. I never would have guessed Mentor would be so thrilled to see her. I mean, I love Kashou's out of paper towels. Why do you think so dumb? But, well, where's mine? Why did you make me out of paper towels? The fuck, dude?